The academic procession is now arriving. We request the gathering to remain standing till the members of the procession take their seats. Please rise for the Tamil Thai Valthu and remain standing for the US National Anthem.
நீராடும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராரும் மதனமென திகழ்வரத கண்டனிதில் எக்கணமும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு திரை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம் வியந்து செய்ய மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
So bright.
Thank you. Please be seated.
A pleasant morning to one and all present here. On behalf of PSG institutions, University of Toledo and Northern Kentucky University, we welcome the dignitaries on and off the dais for the commencement program. I now request the Chairman Governing Council, Shri L. Gopalakrishnan, to declare the ceremony open.
I declare the graduation ceremony open.
May I now call upon the Chairman Governing Council to address the gathering.
Good morning to all. Dr. Kamal Bali, President and Managing Director of the Volvo Group of India, the chief guest of today's function. Our partners from the United States, representative from collaborating institutions, faculty members, students, and parents. A very good morning to all of you and welcome to this graduation program. Today is a momentous occasion as we celebrate your graduation from the MBA programs. PSG institutions take immense pride in the legacy of fostering academic excellence and ethical leadership, guided by the noble vision of the PSG and Sons charities. In a dynamic realm of business management shaped by globalization, technological advancements, and a growing emphasis on sustainability, our institution embodies both knowledge and integrity. We believe that the MBA program at PSG has equipped you with the essential tools and expertise to thrive in this dynamic environment. However, true success in the business world extends beyond technical prowess. It demands ethical leadership, social responsibility, and a commitment to continuous learning, deeply ingrained in the ethos of PSG institutions. As you embark on your professional journeys, I urge you to uphold these core values, be the leaders who prioritize not only profit, but also the well-being of your employees, the communities you serve, and the preservation of our environment. Embrace innovation and adaptability as you navigate the ever-evolving landscape of business. In your journey forward, never lose sight of the passion that ignited your pursuit to do an MBA. Utilize your education to make a positive impact on the world, uplifting those around you and leaving a lasting legacy for future generations. The PSG institutions stand incredibly proud of your accomplishments. We are confident that you will go to achieve remarkable success in your journey ahead. Congratulations, graduates. The future belongs to you and it's yours to shape it to your requirement. I would like to congratulate the PSG IM team headed by our director in striving to bring the best in our students and constantly working towards improving standards of teaching and placements. I thank our chief guest and our partners for joining us on this momentous occasion. Best wishes to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
On behalf of PSG institutions, it's our pleasure to welcome the dignitaries on the dais. I'm honored to present to this audience the chief guest of the ceremony, Shri Kamal Bali, President and Managing Director, Volvo Group in India. Shri Kamal Bali has an illustrious career spanning nearly 4 decades in the automotive industry. As an alumnus of St. Joseph's Academy, Dehradun and IIT Roorkee, he began his professional career as a management trainee with the Aisha Group in 1981. Prior to spearheading the Volvo Group in India, he worked with leading Indian and multinational organizations in senior executive positions. In 2019, Sri Kamal Bali was knighted and awarded one of Sweden's highest honor, the Royal Order of the Pole Star Commander by Their Majesties, the King and Queen of Sweden, and was awarded with Bharat Ratna Sir M. Vishveshwaraya Memorial Award 2023 by the Honorable Governor of Karnataka. Respected for his value-based leadership and strong ethos, Sri Kamal Bali is also the recipient of the prestigious 2019 Missionist Lifetime Achievement Award by the Times of India Group for his outstanding contribution in the field of manufacturing, and was commended with the Economic Times Inspiring CEO Award in 2021. As a thought leader, Sri Kamal Bali also wears governing council hats with eminent institutions such as Chairman, Confederation of Indian Industry, Southern India, Chairman of the Board, Swedish Chamber of Commerce, India, Independent Director, Board of Commercial Entity, ISRO, Government of India, and Governing Board Member at IIT Gandhinagar and Xavier Institute of Management. We are honored to welcome you, sir. Now I request the Chairman, Governing Council, to present a memento to Sri Kamal Bali. Thank you, sir.
It is my honor to introduce Dr. Anne Ballas. Dr. Anne Ballas became the first female dean of the John B. and Lillian E. Neff College of Business and Innovation in 2018. She is an alumna of Smith College and earned a PhD in Business Administration from the University of Massachusetts. She has held faculty positions at the University of Oklahoma, Mississippi University for Women, and Eastern Michigan University, where she served as Department Chair of Marketing, Interim Dean of the College of Business, Interim Assistant Vice President of Graduate Studies, and President of EMU's Women in Philanthropy. Her research on value congruency, elderly consumer behavior, healthcare advertising and retailing has appeared in the Journal of International Marketing, Journal of Consumer Affairs, Psychology and Marketing, and the Journal of Business Research, and has been funded by the Swedish Institute, the International Council of Shopping Centers, and the Richard D. Irwin Publishing Company. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Anne Ballas. I now request the Chairman, Governing Council, to present a memento to Dr. Anne Ballas. Thank you, sir.
It's my privilege to introduce Dr. Edmund Fenton, Professor of Accounting and Director, International Business Program, Northern Kentucky University. With over 4 decades of experience in academia and professional practice, Dr. Fenton is a leading authority in taxation, forensic accounting, and accounting education. He has published extensively, authoring books, textbook materials, and scholarly articles in prestigious journals. His expertise is widely coveted, having served as an editorial board member and reviewer for multiple academic publications. In addition to his impressive academic credentials, Dr. Fenton has spent several years in public accounting. He is a certified public accountant, certified management accountant, certified forensic accountant, and certified in financial forensics. Dr. Fenton's global impact extends through his leadership of multiple international study programs across the globe. Also, he is the recipient of numerous teaching awards attesting to his dedication to the students. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Fenton. I now request the Chairman, Governing Council, to present a memento to Dr. Fenton. Thank you, sir.
I take this moment to introduce Dr. V. Srividya, Director, PSG Institute of Management. Dr. Srividya, Professor of Finance, has joined PSG Institute of Management in the year 2002 and has served in various capacities. She has undertaken collaborative teaching and research assignments at Hof University, Germany, University of Toledo, and San Diego State University, US, and Kingston University, UK. She has been recognized for her contribution to research and teaching excellence in management. Some of the notable ones are AICTE Career Award for Young Teachers 2006, AIMS JL Batra Best Research Paper Award 2010, the PSG and Sons Charities Teacher of the Year Award 2014, CMA Award for Best Research Guide 2016, ACBSP Best of Region 10 Award 2017, the MHRD Government of India Sponsored LEAP 2019, and the AIMS ICFAI Best Teacher Award 2021. She has received grants from AICTE, UGC, AIMS, Erasmus Mundus for research and conferences. She is an accredited evaluator of ACBSP and serves as an examiner for the ACBSP accreditation of B School since 2016. We welcome you, ma'am.
I request Dr. Srividya, Director, PSG Institute of Management, to give the welcoming remarks.
Good morning. Welcome to each one of you joining us today for the commencement. I extend a very warm welcome to the Chief Guest of the Commencement Program, Mr. Kamal Bali, President and Managing Director of Volvo Group India. Mr. Bali's contribution to the Indian industries in his capacity as the Chairman of CII Southern Region and particularly to the automotive sector is illustrious. With over 4 decades at the helm of the automotive industry, spearheading global brands, his diverse business expertise is truly an inspiration for young graduates. We are honored by your presence, sir. I extend my heartfelt welcome to the Chairman of the Governing Council, Sri L. Gopalakrishnan, Managing Trustee, PSG Institutions, who has been a guiding force and pioneer in our journey towards excellence. I am delighted to welcome our international partners, the Dean of John and Lillian Neff College of Business and Innovation, University of Toledo, Dr. Ann Ballas, and the Director of the International Business Program, Northern Kentucky University, Dr. Edmund David Fenton. It's a pleasure having you with us today, and we deeply appreciate your presence. A warm welcome to the heads of institutions, heads of departments, industry partners, and alumni for your presence today. A special welcome to the press for their continuous support in helping us reach out, and to the parents and well-wishers of the graduates assembled here to celebrate this joyous moment. Today, 285 students are graduating across 4 programs from our institution. I extend a warm welcome to each graduating student. We take immense joy and pride in acknowledging your academic achievements and are happy to have been a part of your academic journey. Congratulations on your well-deserved success. On behalf of PSG Institutions, we wish you the very best for your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I call upon Dr. Kripa Priyadarshini, Coordinator MBA Program, to present the candidates of MBA and MBA Waste Management and Social Entrepreneurship. I request the Chief Guest, Sri Kamal Bali, to present the certificates. I also request the Chairman, Governing Council, and Dr. Srividya to join.
Good morning. It's my honor to present the graduating class of 2024 of the Anna University MBA program. Abhinaya D. Advait Pramod. Alafia. Alafia. Annamalai. Aradhana. Arun Kumar. Ashwath Ram. Bala Adityan. Bavadarini. Danush Adityan. Dhyaneshwaran Rajshekhar. Hariharan P. Harini. Hari Krishna. Jagadishwaran Rajashekhar. Janani. Jeeva Prashad. John Sterwin. Kavya. Kavya Shri. Kiran Kumar. Kishore Kumar. Mohit Nair. Hariraj. Naveen Shaktivel. Noel George. Pooja Mahalakshmi. Prajit. Priyadarshini, Balasurya, Rajshri, Rajesh, Revant Shivadaran, Sanchita, Sai Shakti, Sai Sneha, Sangeet, Saptami, Satya, Shamita, Sriram, Subhashini, Shweta, Harini, Abarna, Akhila Anantaraman, Akshaya V, Annie Preeti, Archita, Bhuvesh, Brahmashankar, Chanakya Gokulram, Charuhasini, Devi Nandita, Dhanushri, Diksha, Gokulram, Inia, Jayamukhi, Lakshana Jayashree, Paingurali, Purni, Rajesh, Pravina Shanmugam, Preeti B, Priyanka M, Pujita, Sanjana Santanalakshmi, Savin, Sri Subiksha, Sri Nivedita, Shubhangi, Suraj Khanna, Surya, Mano Adityan, Vaibhav Kritik, Vail Siddharthan, Vijay Adi Raghavan, Hari Prakash, Madheshwaran, Arini, Arun Kumar, Bala Birami, Chandni Devi, Charulata, Gautam, Gopinath, Harini S, Harish Kumar, Amritavarshini, Janani KG, Jayvarshini R, Kamalesh, Karthik, Kavin Varsha, Kirtana R, Krishnakant S, Leo, Madhumita B, Meena K, Mohammed Idrish, Nazreen, Naveen, Nitishvi, Nitish Anand R, Nitish Kumar M, Parikshit Kartikeyan, Pritiv Nandan, Ram Sundar, Ratna Sabhavati, Rishi Gant, Ritika Venu, Romario, Saran, Shilja, sorry, Saranya, Shilja, Sudarshan, Surender Tejas, Suresh Balaji. Shweta S. Tessie Amala. Varun Kumar. Vinod Kumar S. Achyut Krishnan. Abhinaya S. Aditya Ram. Amarnath. Anirudh. Ashmita. Aishwarya S. Balamurali. Banu Darshini. Chandramohan. Dakshana B. Danushya M. Ishwar G. Grayston Abraham. Harish. Irene Francis. Janani. Jayashree M. Karthik Varun. Kaviraj S. Kirtana. Prabhakaran, Madhumita P, Nandushri, Pavitra Shri, Rita, Priyadarshini, Samyukta, Sangeeta, Shanmuga Ganesh, Sharani Shri, Shekina Preeti, Shraddha Menon, Shweta, Sneha, Saundarya, Shri Ganapati, Srinidhi, Sri Vasuprada, Subhashini, Sanmati, Suresh S, Tamil Ovium, Gautam B. Congratulations to the graduates. It's my honor to present the graduating class of 2024 of the Anna University MBA WMSc program. Abhinav SK, Claudia Anasti, Dhyaneshwaran, Gayatri Devi, Hariharan, Hariharan, Aishwarya R, Jerome, Jyotsna, Kaushika, Kushmita, Lakshmanan, Manimoli, Mohammed Ashik, Moshika, Nandini Devi, Pooja, Puviyarasi, Shakti Uma Maheshwari, Shakti Uma Maheshwari, Sindhuja, Sneha, Sukashini, Varun, Velmurugan, Vijay Raghavan, Vivek, Yarini, Congratulations to the graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Kripa.
Dr. Ann Ballas, Dean, John B. and Lillian A. Neff College of Business and Innovation to present the students of PSG UT MBA program and confer the degree. We request the students of PSG UT MBA program to rise.
As Dean of the John B. and Lillian E. Neff College of Business and Innovation, I'm pleased to present the candidates for these degrees. Now, upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the state of Ohio through the Board of Trustees and the President of the University of Toledo, I do confer upon all of these qualified candidates, including those in absentia, the degrees for which they have met the requirements. The faculty and the Board of Trustees join me in extending congratulations to you and in noting the indivisible link between you and the University of Toledo. We are linked forever. Our good fortune is your good fortune. Your success fuels our tomorrow. Please join me in recognizing these graduates. Please be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Ann. Now, I call upon Dr. Uma Maheshwari, Coordinator, Cohort 18, Graduating Class of 2024 of PSG UT MBA program to present the graduating candidates. I invite Dr. Ann Ballas to present the certificates. I also request the Chief Guest, Shri Kamal Bali, the Chairman, Governing Council, and Dr. Shri Vidya to join.
Good morning. It is my honor to present the graduating batch of 2024 University of Toledo MBA program. May I call upon Sharon Joseph. Aarti. Ashwateshwar. Kabilan. Mohammad Yashar. Mukesh. Nishant. Pragadish Sivasubramanian. Ram Ganesh. Vahini Nagarajan. Vaishak Sashindran. Yogeshwaran. Rithwin. Aditya Vikash. Balaji.
Kabilan, Manoj Kumar, Mohammad Salman, Nishant Kumar, Purnesh, Renga Shri, Vivek Arumugam, Sabarish, Sharanya Gayatri, Yokesh Krishna, Arun, Arun Vikash, Ashwin, Ashmita, Dinesh Kumar, Gokul, Induja, Prem Kumar, Pranesh Nimalan, Shakti Arvind, Shakti Bhaktavachalam, Shri Vaishnavi, Sushma,
Swesh Kannan, Saeed Isam, Sharon Joseph, congratulations graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Uma.
I request Dr. Ed Fenton, Director, International Business Program, Northern Kentucky University, to present the students of PSG NKU MBA program and confer the degree. We request the students of PSG NKU MBA program to rise.
Hello, PSG NKU students. You're looking good. By virtue of the authority vested in NKU President Katie Short Thompson, by the Commonwealth of Kentucky, through the Board of Regents of Northern Kentucky University, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, Dr. Short Thompson confers upon you the degree for which you have been recommended. She declares you a graduate of Northern Kentucky University. Please join me in recognizing these graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Fenton. I request Dr. Chitra, Coordinator, Cohort 3, Graduating Class of 2024, PSG NKU MBA Program, to present the graduating candidates. I invite Dr. Ed Fenton to present the certificates. I also request the Chief Guest, Shri Kamal Bali, the Chairman Governing Council, and Dr. Srividya to join.
Good morning. I am honored to present the graduating batch of 2024 of the Northern Kentucky University MBA program. May I call upon Ajay Jordan, Danush, Lokesh Kumar, Murtabashni, Revant Swami, Ritika Ramesh, Sanjay Gautam, Sharada, Tejashwini, Akshay Ravichandran, Gayatri N. Nishalini. Nitish. Radhika. Setu Lakshmi. Shanmati Shri. Suresh Krishnan. Surjit. Tilak Raj. Abhirami. Ashwant. Pranav. Rosmita. Shankara Narayanan. Shravana Yuban. Shri Mahalakshmi. Shri Harshni. Shweta. Vicky S. Vimal. Congratulations to all the graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Chitra. We request the graduating students to remain silent. Thank you.
I request the Chairman Governing Council to administer the oath for the graduating students. The graduating students are requested to rise and repeat the oath audibly.
we shall in thought, word and deed ever endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of our duties in our profession, and shall uphold the dignity and integrity of our profession and the honor of our college. We shall uphold and advance social order and well-being of our fellow members, and shall devote all our energy to promote the unity and integrity and the secular ideals of our country. Congratulations to all.
Thank you, sir. Students can now be seated.
Now I call upon Dr. Ann Ballas to felicitate the graduating students.
Trustee, distinguished guests, administrators, faculty, staff, parents, and most of all, students. Congratulations on receiving your diplomas today. This is a milestone in your life and a day for celebration. I'm proud to join you today and share in the success of our international partnership. You play an important role as newly minted MBA students. You are problem solvers, and your skills are demanded in the world. You are our hope for the future. Since the pandemic, every organization is undergoing a reset. The old rules no longer apply. Remote work has changed the way people engage with their employer, their coworkers, and customers. AI has helped to create advertising, collect data, organize presentations, develop shortcuts, and save time and money in the process. It has also launched scams, plagiarized work, misrepresented resume material, and challenged what we consider as art and science. What you will have to do is to use your best judgment to be honest, ethical, and unique in what you have to offer the world. If it's like everyone else, or what everyone else can produce with ChatGPT, no one wins. Many of you are joining businesses that compete with each other. If you all resort to using AI instead of your own knowledge of the marketplace, the history of your business and its distinctive competencies, the profile of your customers, and your own personal creativity, you will end up in a non-competitive do loop. Bring your MBA and the skills you've learned, along with the tools available, including AI, to offer something only you can deliver. It is you that makes what you do special. In addition, since the pandemic, the human race is also going through a reset. We are rethinking our work-life balance, our connection to friends and family, our health, and the impact our actions have on others, our societal impact. As an AACSB accredited university program, the University of Toledo PSG MBA requires that you think about the impact you have on the rest of the world, the environment, the people, all living things. I believe your generation is way ahead on this, and you keep it top of mind in all of your decisions. At the University of Toledo, the business school mission statement is to prepare students to become lifelong, ethical business and academic leaders who are prepared for global challenges. Life is a series of challenges, both in your personal life and your career. The world is looking for you to lead us to a better tomorrow, and you can do it. In closing, I would ask you to please stay in touch with us, the Toledo faculty, and your classmates. Our alumni network is global, and you represent our university wherever you are. University of Toledo and PSG alumni and friends are around the world and in every field and profession waiting to help you, especially at this time in your career when you're launching. I have met proud PSG and UT alumni on vacation, at conferences, and in airports. Through our partnership and your hard work, we hope to collaborate into the future and continue to launch rockets from PSG. You are always welcome in Toledo. Thank you for the opportunity to share this momentous occasion with you. Congratulations again, and best wishes for success in the future. Go Rockets!
Thank you, Dr. Ann. Now I call upon Dr. Ed Fenton to felicitate the graduating students.
Hello, everyone in the audience. I'm honored to be here. This is my third time to Comator, all of course in conjunction with PSG Institute of Management. Always enjoy my visits here. My first two visits, I was in the classroom across the street and really enjoyed the students. So again, I'm just honored to be here. Now, especially for the PSG NKU students, the graduating class, good morning. As you know, last year, I met all of you when you first started the MBA program, right? And now it is great to see you here today as you have completed the coursework and earned your degree. Great day for you. And I'd like to have a few words, I'm just glad to see you here today. I'm glad you completed the program successfully. To be here at this graduation ceremony, you have worked hard and studied hard, right? Now I want you to know that back home in Kentucky, all of the professors and administrators and staff at NKU are very proud of you. Yeah, we sure are. You've done a lot. Your MBA degree will open new career doors, increase your opportunities, and for some of you, help you improve the results of your family businesses. Okay? But you'll also find out, and you probably know this already, that your learning will continue and your knowledge will keep growing. And the skills you have acquired in this MBA program are valuable tools that will assist you in these endeavors. So I just want to say congratulations and wish you all the best as you move forward in life. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Fenton.
Several prestigious awards have been instituted at PSG Institute of Management to recognize the best outgoing students of the graduating batch every year. It gives us immense pleasure to present the awardees. The ALG Tulasilingam Rajamani Endowment Award was instituted by Dr. N.T. Tyagarajan, the founder head of the Department of Management Sciences at PSG College of Technology. This award is conferred on the highest rank holder of the MBA program. We take this opportunity to recognize the contribution of Dr. N.T. Tyagarajan, who is also an alumnus of PSG College of Technology. I now request Dr. N. Vivek, Coordinator, MBA Waste Management and Social Entrepreneurship Program, to call upon the awardees for special recognition. I request the Chief Guest, Shri Kamal Bali, the Chairman, Governing Council, to present the awards and the dignitaries to join. Yes, sure.
The ALG Tulasilingam Rajamani Endowment Award for the highest rank holder female goes to Subhangi N of the MBA Anna University program. ALG Tulisilingam Rajamani Endowment Award for the highest rank holder male goes to Rishikant R.
Dr. N. Mahalingam Award was instituted by Mr. Taranipadi Rajkumar, Executive Director, Shakti Textiles, Coimbatore, for the best outgoing student in MBA Waste Management and Social Entrepreneurship, who excels in academics, co-curricular and extracurricular activities. We take this opportunity to recognize the contribution of Mr. Taranipadi Rajkumar, who is also an alumnus of PSG Institute of Management. I request that the awardee be announced.
This academic year, the N. Mahalingam Best Outgoing Student Award goes to Kaushika PM.
The prestigious Dun & Bradstreet Award was instituted by Dun & Bradstreet Information Services Limited, Chennai. This award recognizes the student of PSG UT MBA program for outstanding academic performance and active participation in all activities organized by the institute. We would like to place on record our appreciation for the contribution made by Dun & Bradstreet Information Services Limited. I request that the awardee be announced.
The Dun & Bradstreet Best Outgoing Student Award goes to Yogesh Krishna.
The Golden Jubilee Award, instituted to commemorate the Golden Jubilee of Management Education at PSG. This award recognizes a student of PSG NKU MBA program for outstanding academic performance and active participation in all activities organized by the institute. I request that the awardee be announced.
The Golden Jubilee Award for outstanding performance and contribution to the institute goes to Tilak Raj.
PSGIM's placement record have been impressive, with the placement cell setting new benchmarks. Students have bagged 220 offers from 75 companies with a highest CTC of 15 lakhs per annum. We acknowledge the efforts of the Corporate Relations Center, faculty and students who made this happen. At this moment, we are extremely happy to recognize a student coordinator who played a significant role in the placement activity. I request that the awardee be announced.
The Best Student Coordinator Award for Placements goes to Brahma Shankar.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, dignitaries. I request the Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Kamal Bali, to deliver the commencement address.
Good afternoon. So still good morning, sorry. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Mr. Gopalakrishnan, the distinguished Chairman of the Governing Council and Managing Trustee, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen on the dais, off the dais, very dedicated faculty, the proud parents, and of course, the future leaders of this country and the world, the graduating students. First things first, I want to extend my own greetings to you all on this very, very momentous day, where you actually build a foundation for your future, where you build a foundation for this world and foundation for this country. So you are the future leaders, and therefore I want to really talk to you guys for a good 15-20 minutes to share some of my experiences and some of my, I would say, takeaways in life, what I have learned over the last 40 years. So, of course, let me say that this is really a big day for you all, not only for the great academic work which you have done, but also this is going to be cherished for many, many years ahead, because you built some friends, you built some relationships which will actually mean a lot to you in the days and years ahead. For me, graduating from an institution like PSG is icing on the cake. It is really, really a big thing that you graduate from one of the most credible institutions in the country. For me, PSG is a distinct brand in the Indian academic landscape, which is reaching 100 years of existence. A name and brand that is today associated with many Indian and global leaders who are right now making a positive impact in their chosen fields. In my view, all of you graduates sitting here are today the leaders of tomorrow, the ones who will influence and impact the course that India takes as a nation and for its people and for the world. My dear young friends, let me remind you of one very important thing. You are entering a very different world. You are not we are today going through once in a lifetime transformation. And I think one of the previous speakers have already talked about it a little bit, but I think a transformation that will redefine the future of the planet, the future of the people, and the future of the resources which we have around us. And so I'm so glad that there is a program on sustainability, and I can tell you 5 years down the line that will be the most prized and the most important program in the MBA. I think one thing I can tell you that you are all very lucky that you are in the right place at the right time and with the right people. Your country is today in the spotlight for many, many reasons. I think number one, our economic performance has been outstanding. For the last 3 years, constantly we are growing. We are the fastest growing economy despite COVID. We are growing at 7.5%, close to 8%. The estimates for the last year of the year which just ended in March were about 6.7 or 6.3 in the beginning of the year. Then they upgraded to 7.3. But finally we realized that we are going to be growing at 8%. Now this is against all odds across the world. If you look at economies outside, Germany is in a recession. Japan is not doing very great. If you look at all around the world, there are headwinds of different nature. There are many, many headwinds. I think your country has done very, very well, and it's thanks to leaders, upcoming leaders, and you have to continue on that process. And why this growth? And that's very, very important. Why are we growing at this pace? I think there are 4 or 5 critical things behind this, why it is happening. I think let me look at some of those. Number 1, I think the structural and social reforms which we have gone through over the last few years are very, very critical. The rate at which we have built infrastructure, we have spent $1.4 trillion in the last 5 years in building interstate infrastructure, roads, ports, highways, expressways, and so many other things which have happened. And actually we don't realize it. We have spent more than United States of America in the last 5 years on infrastructure. We are the largest spending country when it comes to capex on infrastructure for the last 5 years. So I think it's something very, very unique. So that's one. When infrastructure gets built, it creates jobs and it has a multiplier effect for the future because you have put money on capex. That's very important. So I think that's the second reason. The third reason is, very, very importantly, is digitization. I think we have done exceedingly well when it comes to digitization. The underlying element in whatever we have done as a nation, it's digitization. Whether it is opening 550 million bank accounts, which did not exist for the poor people, whether it is connecting those bank accounts with your Aadhaar card and with your mobile phone, and directly sending money, the DBT, the direct benefit transfer, directly going to the people, cutting out corruption, cutting out leakages, which used to happen in the past. So I think whether you look at the UPI, whether you look at we are today the largest, we are the country which does largest amount of transactions in terms of volume on digital. So we are becoming a cashless economy. Even a small vendor out there selling a banana for $10 opens a QR code, shows you the QR code, and you pay GPay, right? No, this is unique. This has not happened anywhere in the world. Our GST, the GST, what we many times we ignore some of the great things which are happening in the country. No other country in the world, including Europe, has had the courage to implement GST the way we have implemented. 29 different states, 15 different taxes, all clubbed into one tax. It's not a joke. It's all on the digital backbone. And this is making a huge difference to our logistics. Because we don't talk about these things because I think many times we Indians, we become very cynical about our own things. We have lack of pride in what we do. And I think that's one thing which I really want all of you to know, that some of the stuff which you all have done as a nation are ahead of the developed world. We are 46% of all digital financial transactions in the world take place in India. 46%. Rest of the world, including China, America, and Europe, is only 54%. So that's the level where we've reached, so which is very, very good. And therefore, that's another very important thing which we have done, where we need to not forget that. However, I mean, of course, we are also the other 2-3 Ds. Let me talk of diversity. We have a huge diverse country. I think that's a challenge as well as an opportunity. Of course, we need to bring more women into the workforce, into the labor force, into leadership. And I was very happy to know from Shri Vidya ma'am that 51% of the graduating students today are girls. This is fantastic, and that's a good sign for the nation. And I can tell you from my experience that girls are doing better than guys I mean, this is a fact. I have to share that, and it's a challenge to the guys. They have to really buck up, otherwise you'll be left behind. So it should not happen. Maybe 20 years down the line, you will see in the labor force 70% girls and 20% guys. So we don't want that to happen as well, because we want diversity. We want genuine diversity everywhere. The next D is decarbonization. Your country is spending huge. We are become so conscious of the challenge which climate changes are posing on us. So we become very, very conscious of those. So decarbonization, the rate at which we are going on solar energy, on renewable energy. We used to be a country with 90% energy from thermal power, from coal, dirty energy. We will be by 2030 more than 50% renewable. which means our coal will fall from 90% to less than 40% by 2030. And we want to become energy independent by 2040 as a nation. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is fantastic what's happening, and therefore let's take pride in some of the good stuff which we are doing, but that does not mean that we have done everything. We have a long way to go. We still have to lift many people out of poverty. We have to really find out problem statements which you guys must find out and look at what are the problem statements which we must all work to solve. We have to lift the balanced people out of poverty, and that's something very important. Our per capita income is still $2,500. We need to take it to about $18,000, and that's the target. By 2047 we will, when India turns 100, we will be at a per capita of 18,500, which means that the per capita will, on the basis of the cost of living, we will be much better than many countries. So I think that's another very good thing. So these are some of the things which you really want to understand, why some things are happening and why we are growing at such a pace. And we will continue to grow if we continue to do some, but we need to bring in a lot of reforms such as these. So if I were to say what are the challenges in this new world, what are the shifts, I think the geopolitical shifts very clearly, how countries are aligning with each other and what should be the direction India takes, the climate action agenda, the resource depletion, rapid urbanization which is going to happen, how are you going to tackle that, which is very good news on one way, but it's not a great news in another way. Then rising aspirations of people, the rise of AI, and I think that's going to be very interesting. Of course, AI is not going to take away any jobs. Let me assure you right now, there's a lot of debate on AI. AI cannot take away what human beings can do. Okay, AI will only make life better for the rest of the world. It will open many more future economies, future opportunities. And of course, with such profound changes, what should be leadership going forward? I will just quickly share with you a few bullet points on what you should look at as future leaders in this world. So, first of all, leadership tomorrow is not merely about motivating and inspiring people. What we read in the books, in the textbooks, motivate, inspire, all of that, all very good things. But I think for me, leadership is about transformation. Leadership is about boundless opportunities. Leadership is about creating more leaders. Leadership is not about creating followers. Leadership is creating more leaders. I think that's something very important. How can we really work together to create more leaders? So I think that's one. So therefore, let me start with a few very important leadership aspects which I think are very important. Number one, higher purpose. All of us must work with a higher purpose. It's not that I want a job, whatever job I get, I must look at the organization. What is the purpose? What is that higher purpose? Is my higher purpose about climate action agenda? Is my higher purpose about lifting millions out of poverty or solving a problem by which we can lift millions out of poverty? So I think that's something very clearly every company, each one of you must have that agenda. The second is trust. Today the world has tremendous trust deficit, and why India is growing is one of the reasons is that the world thinks that India can be trusted, and therefore a lot of investments from many other countries like China are coming into India. I can tell you that almost $5 trillion of manufacturing is moving out of many other countries into India and several other countries. So there's a huge shift happening only on account of trust. Even though we are nowhere near China when it comes to manufacturing, we account for only 3% of the global manufacturing, whereas China accounts for 28%. We are nowhere. But the world is moving in this direction because trust has become a very big challenge. So trust is very important. And how do you build trust? If you are transparent, people will start trusting you. And when they start trusting you, they will start collaborating with you. So that's very important. Transparency leading to trust, trust leading to collaboration. The second is your ambition. You must have ambition. There has to be some ambition. You must fix that and don't remain in your comfort zone. That I am good at that, I am going to do only that. Yes, by all means do that, but also pick up one or two other things which will take you ahead. You need to kick your comfort zone out. Number 3, wear the sustainability lens, and this is very, very important. To me, this is the most important point. What is the sustainability lens? Each one of you need to understand what is this. It has 4 elements. The first element is that sustainability lens. What does it mean? Whatever you do must tick 4 boxes. The first box is that you have to be economically efficient, which means that less input, greater output, which means you have to be very, very efficient in terms of resources, finding the best, technically the best solutions, very, very important. So less input, more output, so economically efficient. The second, whatever you do has to be environmentally friendly. No greenhouse gases anymore. Very, very important. No waste to the landfill. Okay, no landfills. All of those very, very important. Number 3, whatever you do has to be socially inclusive. You have to take everybody together. You cannot have great life in an isolated world unless, and I think COVID humbled humanity. COVID taught us the importance of living together, the importance of being together. So whatever you do has to be socially inclusive. Women have to be part of the game. Can't be when women account for only 25%, 27% of our labor force, whereas men account for 70 plus. So that cannot happen. You can't run on a single engine. India has to fire on both cylinders if India has to grow. So that's very, 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 very critical for me. So I think so those are some of the things which are very, very critical. The third part, and the fourth part in sustainability is whatever you do has to be morally ethical. Because today the world is looking at all of us with all of this. So these are 4 very, very important. If you do not do this, you will not have a sustainable world, very, very clearly. So the next point is, of course, I talked about conclusion. You have to really take responsibility for staying optimistic. Be an optimist. Look at glass always half full and not half empty. Avoid the company of very big gloom and doom promoters. There are some people who will always come and say, oh, things are not good, things are bad. They will always look at the glass half empty. Avoid that. Avoid. You will get into that jam. You will get into that. You have to be an optimist. You have to always look at the positive side of things. How can I find solutions? Problems everybody knows. We don't have to talk about problems in and out. We know them. Let's discuss solutions. Let's find out. So that's very, very important. Next is aim for small victories. Don't look at big bang stuff. I think that many times we have got into the element of startup culture. We want large scale valuations, and we are looking at big valuations. So please do not, you do not know the number of people who fail, who do not make it. So it's important to look at small victories. Don't always, the big ones will come, but aim at small I. Small innovation will lead to big innovations one day. Then, of course, very important, culture, collaboration. The future leadership is all about partnership. We were taught in MBA books during my time, we were obsessed with the word competition. I think that has gone out of the window. You don't need to be obsessed with the word competition. You should be obsessed with the word collaboration, because customers do not want products anymore. They want solutions, and no one company can provide a 360-degree solution, which means the era of collaborations has started. You need to collaborate. So get obsessed with the term collaboration instead of competition. So I think that's something which I would say is very, very important. And I think be consistent in your approach and be a lifelong learner. Continuous learning. Don't think that today when you pass out, bye-bye to my books, bye-bye to all the teaching material what I learned, right? So I think it is just the beginning of a learning journey. You will have to be a good student all your life if you really, because life is throwing such surprises every day that you will find that what I confront tomorrow is out of syllabus. I never learnt it. Then you will blame PSG. No, it is not PSG's fault. Things are going to get out of syllabus very, very fast. You will really, if you really are a good student, continuous learning, you will succeed in all of those. So friends, and leadership doesn't belong to one person in the corner room. Leadership belongs to everyone. Everyone, each one of you sitting here is a leader in your own right. So that's very important. So finally, I want to conclude. I want to leave just one final thought about leadership. Leadership at the highest levels is like a lighthouse, inspiring, galvanizing, and guiding teams towards a common purpose. But good leadership is actually not about creating followers, but developing and empowering more leaders down and across the line. Clearly, the future of leadership rests in the hands of people who can navigate through these tough times with wisdom, with lessons from history, decisiveness, and most importantly, as I said, based on empathy for others, care, courage, and optimism. I call it ECO. ECO is my takeaway for you all. What is ECO? E for empathy, C for care, C for courage, and O for optimism. Empathy, care, courage, optimism. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request the gathering to rise for the Indian National Anthem. I request the Chairman, Governing Council, to dissolve the graduation ceremony.
I dissolve the graduation ceremony.
The audience are requested to remain standing till the platform party leaves.
We thank the gathering for making the ceremony a memorable one.